Sorry again about the no comments, guys. I've had problems with YouTube because I argumented with troll commenters. One of them got back to me and said it wasn't him, which I believe him, D5UNCR, Donza. And I tend to believe him, otherwise I don't suppose he'd be wasting his time messaging it back. And I'm not such a gullible person to believe everything, but the gentleman seems authentic. He did have some valid arguments, but he ceases to believe in chemtrails. He ceases to believe that living here on and off for 48 years, I know every single flight pattern and know a chemtrail when I see one, when it's turned on at the coast and it's turned off at the top of the mountains. And he ceases to believe in Planet X system objects. That, geez, the last good one I got, the last one I got was black, and that was 6 weeks ago. And the other last really cool, mad one with no plane in front of it, that was traversing the stratosphere, was 8 weeks ago. You could go back and check, and there's definitely no plane in front of that either. But I told him the Vatican's got a gag order on the main news media about mentioning anything about the X system object, as it's 6 or 7 main companies own every news agency in the universe. But he's just through and through troll shill type guy, which I'm sure he won't mind me mentioning, because that is what he is, and everything is rubbish to him. Nothing exists to him. But he got back to me and informed that it wasn't him, so I kind of believe the guy. But the other one, heard nothing from, so hence I got a strike from YouTube, and I was made to write that my channel is suitable for children, as I do not use any cuss words or sexual references or anything, and my 11-year-old child participates in the filming and the watching of every post I do. And so now they forbade me of having any comments. So I loved writing back to you guys on the comments, and every single comment I would get back to the guys about, and now it's been taken away from me. That breaks my heart. But guys, I love yous all. I've had they deducted 10 subs off me as soon as I mentioned the word chemtrails, and in the post from 3 or 4 days ago, and I don't think they're going to add any more on. They're just continually taking them off, 1 or 2 a day, so I'm probably down to 400 within a week or 2. But I was on 400 subs for a good 10 months, and I got guys that have stuck with me for 18 to 24 months. Juan and St. James and all you guys out there, I love yous all. And I'm sorry I can't read your comments and you just can't comment on anything, but just know in your hearts that I appreciate your views and that I love yous all, and it was through no fault of my own besides trying to stick up for what I film. I've been filming for 2 years and 9 months. I've seen many strange things. I know a chemtrail from a contrail at 100 kilometres at 60 miles distance, and I know an X system object from a plane because I can see the spotter planes that go over the blue mountains that are over 100 kilometres away. the difference between them and an X system object, and blah blah blah. It's no use complaining. I've been back and forth to YouTube for the past 2 days about it, and they're not going to change their mind. I'm cannon fodder to them, so that's just the way it is. No comments will I ever see again in their eyes. No comments will I ever be able to answer in their eyes, and they think it's all hunky-dory and everything's cool with it, but I don't really agree with it. But I'm just a drop in the bucket in the YouTube world, so there's nothing much I can do. But as I said, Tuesday we'll be going all over the Sydney area and getting the cooler sunsets I can get, and I'll be travelling up to a sunset spot that I done one when it was real foggy about 3 months ago, which is a place called Moonrise, we call it, and it's over behind the trees over there, and it opens at sunrise and shuts at sunset, and if you ain't out there by sunset, you got locked in for the night, because those gates wouldn't get rammed by a semi-trailer and gotten through. But I'll leave the sunsets to up towards our local racetrack at Eastern Creek. It's just there's a lot of traffic, but from one side of the road I can film the sunset, and the other side I can film Sydney town. But even there, as the sun's heading down on its southerly route through, coming up to summer, it's not going to be visible there for much longer. But there is my old sunset spot at Hinchinbrook, which is up near maybe 2 kilometres past that, a mile past that electrical tower up there, and it's a pretty cool sunset spot, guys. There's the sun right behind the tree. I'm sorry about that, fellas, but like I said, I've got a tripod, but I can't use it here because I'm sure I've shown most of you guys before where I stand, and it's if I can just get a shot of it, the loft. That's where I stand, concrete 6 foot on one side and about 14 foot on the other side. I've got a garden and grass, so it's very hard to hold the camera steady. It seems to be a bit easier with the tripod attached, but yeah, so sorry about non-stop chatter. It's just trying to explain a sign of the times that I'm experiencing at the moment, and there's some semi-gravity clouds up there, and it breaks my heart, guys. I love the comment section so much. I can comment on others' videos, posts I mean, but I can't receive any comments or reply to any comments on my channel, and they're taking subs off me, as I said, by at least 1 or 2 a day. I think I'm down to 440 from 450 in the past 4 days, so that's the way they want to play the game. That's the way I have to adhere to it. YouTube is the only platform I use. You know, I can't go start again at Facebook. No one's going to be keen to follow me to Facebook or anywhere else, so I'm just stuck, guys, and I'm really, really sorry. I shouldn't have argued with the trolls. You know, they're unnecessary evils. You must have a comment section, otherwise it's like a jury just hearing the prosecution in the case, you know, and it's just, these people were wrong all I was trying to do was educate them, because I do have an unofficial teaching degree in guitar teaching, and I have studied psychology and a bit of particle physics, and I love teaching people. It's a great feeling to actually teach people stuff. There's some clouds in case I get Shanna or Mrs. China Jones watching, which probably won't happen, but I'll get some clouds in there for them, or Beth and by the Bud, but I'll watch their channels, but I don't think it's reciprocated. But anyway, I don't mind. It's still a sub on the sub count, even if they are sub to me. I tend to only sub to people that sub to me, really. Besides, say, Mr. BBB, I watch his stuff, but he'd never sub to me, or WSO. WSO once featured one of my X-System objects, and I sent him the link to the one I caught 8 weeks ago, but he never got back to me about it. You know, it's a contentious issue, you see, because I film these things. My friend Linda Miller from the States, I've seen her film one and get 12,000 views. I've seen Becky Lewis film one and get 22,000 views. Yet I've filmed in my YouTube, what's that other YouTube, part of YouTube,